Okay, I will start even though there is. I will start now. I want to introduce myself. I'm Mikkel, and I have been on this mindset journey for a while now. It all began when I was about 6 years old, and I was very troubled at school. And in general, I was out of control. If some of you have seen my one of my latest videos, I will explain it in there. And yeah, I some teacher just triggered my mind, and I was like, it got some kind of awareness in me, and it was like, no, I don't want to behave like this. I want to be like everybody else, and that was my goal. Have I had a burning desire for that. Um, so that is actually what brought me here today, and also creating my content. I 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I filled over some material. It was like an intro course mentorship, and it was like it was amazing. I was like in the beginning, no, that can't be true. That can't be true. And in the end, after the 5 days, I was like, wow, everybody needs to know this. I was like that. So yeah, that got me keep going. I was a technician back then, a programmer. So actually, the mindset is a little like programming technology, and it just function in another way. And like the programming language here is with the feelings and beliefs. When you're getting emotionally involved with something, it actually programming your mental program. I will get back to that. Um, but yeah, I was working at a technician, and I was like, I want to be the best technician, and that was my goal. Set big goals, because that drives you. It's creating a desire. But suddenly, a month after that, I was going to start in a new job, and it was like it doesn't feel right. And I was just like right before that, 1 week, 2 weeks before, I was like, oh, I want to share this with everybody. I want to teach this, um because this is all I have been doing all my life since I was 6 years old. I was just not conscious about it. So yeah, it just felt in place. So um, that was where my desire to share this with others and help others started. And 2 days before I was going to start at the new job as a technician in networking, I just felt, no, this is not right. I don't want to do this part time. Want to go all in. I can feel this is right. So I quit the job before starting there. I had the contract, and I was like, can we just cancel it, because it is not what I want. It is not what I want. And you should go after what you want. And yeah, so I didn't start at the job, never. um, yeah, and I just want to help a lot of um, kids and young people that have been in the same situation like me when I was a child, because I was like, I wished that there was somebody like me telling me these kind of things I know now when I was a kid, because then I wouldn't have gone down the wrong way so many times. like I was trying to be like everybody else, and that is not an ideal worthy of you, you know, because being like anybody else, you're not being yourself. So when I got to that point where I was like everybody else, I got depressed and I was in a depression, and I struggled a lot there, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I got to an identity crisis because I was acting like everybody else. I was acting like I thought other people would like me to act. So I lost myself in the progress, but I made the progress. You know, I was having normal behavior, so I know the techniques to change your behavior and change your habits. I was very successful in all of my jobs because I was analyzing all the time and creating new ways to improve my work habits. But the problem was like when I was the only place where I was like the only place where I was doing something where I did it with big success, you know, it was on my work. If I wanted to do something for myself, no, 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 forget it, forget it. I was doing everything for everybody else. I wasn't doing anything for myself. I had very low self-esteem. Um, I thought I didn't matter, and yeah, I didn't love myself. I actually hated myself. So you can picture that. But yeah, now I love myself. You know, really, I have a good relation to myself and to other people's too. And yeah, that is. I really want to help other people that are in similar situations that I was at. So that is my main purpose, and I know I'm good at it because I am really, really good at analyzing behavior, habits, and I have a very high, what do we call it? In English, you call it developed emotional intelligence. I really know about my feelings, you know, and other people's. So I know I can help here. I want to create a lot of good to you guys and create a lot of content and help you out of struggle and negative thinking and mediocre life. You know, we should celebrate life. We should live. We should live the ideal that are worthy of us. You know, if you don't like your job, for example, why are you doing it? Why are you doing every day and complaining about it? You know, you should do what you really want to, even though you are going to risk. Yeah, you want to take big chances and overcome your fear because that is the only way we truly live. In the end of this call, I will talk about what I have in the pipeline right now, so you can um, know what is coming, and yeah, you know. Um, First Sunday every month, I will go on live like here. And actually, I also wanted to do it on TikTok, but I need to have over 1,000 followers. I just figured out 5 minutes before I was going live. But yeah, I will go on here, and maybe I will go on Facebook too. But the next live session will be the 3rd of March, and where it also will be a Q&A. I will pick a topic or something I need to talk about first, and you can send me questions before, so I can prepare and like, oh, okay, this is really important. A lot of people are writing this, or yeah. So send in your questions, and then I will try to answer them. But I have a topic for today, and it's like your struggles. Your struggles. I will talk about your struggles and what you can do. Um, when you are struggling with depression, ADHD, anxiety, and similar issues, I think the most important part is to be aware of your habits and feelings and belief about these things, thought habits, and how you are be aware of how you're feeling. You don't necessarily need to know why you're feeling like you're feeling. It's okay to feel how you feel, but you want to be aware that you are feeling something and that you are not feeling the way you want to feel. And then you want to focus on the feelings you want to feel. Um, because why you are in this is because of your mental programming. We all people have a mental programming in their mind, and it's not created by you. It's created by your parents and generations before that, actually, and the environment you grow up with. And we are programmed to live through our senses and be programmed through our senses, what we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. So we are being programmed all the time when we are watching TV and stuff like that. When you are watching TV, for example, news, we can say, um, when you are getting emotionally involved with some of it, like fear of something going on in the news or something like that, you're actually programming yourself. You're programming your mind to like, you want this, you want this, you want this. When you are getting emotionally involved with something, you are telling your subconscious mind, I want this. So, and you don't want the bad news, so don't get emotionally involved with that. You want to get emotionally involved with what you want, you know so, but let's leave it there. I was thinking about, um yeah, where I understand. Yeah, some of the it was because like, mm, when you have negative thoughts and you don't understand, no, when you have negative emotions and you don't understand why you have it, and you don't know why, like, you can pick up why you're feeling like you're feeling. There is actually going a lot on, in the back, um, because you are only picking up what you are aware of the mental program. So there is a lot going on in your subconscious mind. You can see it's a auto-run program, if you want to say it like that. It's like, it's the program controlling your breathing, your heartbeat, and it's good for a lot of things. But it's also controlling your thought patterns. So you want to. It's that is the part where you want to change it in your favor, the thought pattern. Um, so yeah, the way you can do that is reprogramming your mind. So if you are having a lot of fear, anxious feeling, or depression like that. Depression, you can get out of that. I got out of it, not in this way, but this is an easier way I'm going to tell you about, because I was feeling 7 months ago, I was feeling nah, I was not depressed, but I was not happy either. So this will really get you out of it. Um, and it's like when you are having negative emotions, um, or thoughts, but it's typically the most people are getting aware of the emotions. So try to pick up the emotions, and when you do that, you want to think about something really good, like something you enjoy doing, or a good memory, something you really want for your life, really want a big desire, um, there is a lot of things you could have as a goal, but yeah, if you don't have a goal, I encourage you to set a big goal you don't know how to achieve, because that creates a lot of momentum. But you want to think about the positive memory all the time. Oh, this is so good, I like this. And you are going to have a battle, but you need to know who your enemy is in this situation. It will not always be, but in this situation where you want to change it, it will um, it will be your enemy, and you can't actually change your mental program. You can override it. So it's like when you are every time you are having a bad emotion, you will like go to the memory. Oh, I want this. No, this is not. Every time you are having a bad emotion, your mind wants to, when you are going to get to the good emotion, the good memory, your subconscious mind will try to drag it down again to no, this is the program we are running. And you need to be really like powerful in the moment, and focusing on this good memory all the time, even though the subconscious mind is trying to change it onto the normal road of thinking, like how you're thinking now, maybe negative, or it is a negative, but you're not aware of it, but it creates the feeling of uh, negative emotions. It's like you're not feeling good. Yeah. But you want what you really want when it's trying to battle you, because it will. So you want to like say to yourself, "This is what I want," and then picture like saying the memory, "I like this," um, and go on until it calms down and shut up, and you can go on like thinking about this, and at some point it will disappear, the negative emotion, and you will get to the good emotion, and it will higher your level of how you're feeling. So if you're feeling very low, this can do so you feel better. So by directing your thinking in the right direction, and you are actually creating emotions in your mind by thinking of good memories, like, oh, this was good. Or if you're thinking of a big goal you really want, it can be like it can be like um, you want to think about, oh, how would this be like, how would this feel, and get into that emotion, because you are creating that emotion then. um so but yeah, remember that the subconscious mind will try to drag it back to the normal program. So um you see here, uh, But every time you are being aware of, like, the mental program are trying to drag you back, every time you are aware of that and change it to the good thinking and creating the good emotion, it's actually a big success. A success is a big victory, because you're getting more aware about your feeling and how you feel. So you really, you should be proud of yourself when you are getting aware of this. Awareness is the key to everything in your mental programming. When you want to program your mental program, awareness is the key. Awareness is the key. You want to know more about how you feel. You don't know. You don't need to know why. You just want to be aware how you feel, because then you can change it by the technique I just told. So um, yeah, it's powerful, but you need to be aware of it. And I just got aware of it a half a year ago. I would have wished that I had gone this when I got this when I was 6 years old, because then I know this will have worked out a lot faster to get to the positive thinking. There's running a lot of things in the background we are not aware of, and our mind from nature is mostly negative, because it's like survival instinct. You need to be aware of in the when you were in the jungle or something like that. Oh, if there is a dangerous animal, and you are being programmed by that to, like, survive. But we don't need that anymore in our society. Doesn't it doesn't serve us. It's actually just dragging us down, because we can't find a purpose with life. Because our life, it should not be like survival mode. You know, it's it's a bad way to live your life. You really want to live your life, like, taking big risk, and go in the direction of your desire. Because that is true living. It's so fulfilling in your heart, because you are just going after it. And it's so amazing path. So you want to go on this path, but the first step is awareness, and getting more aware of your emotions. So emotion intelligence, I think that is a very, very important subject. You need to train that. You need to be aware of your feelings. Um, and then I have exercise I want to share with you. This can help you with some of your negative thinking about yourself. I want you to write down all negative thoughts and beliefs you have about yourself. Um, and then I want you to, like, tear it up in pieces after that over a garbage can, and say to yourself, "This was the old me. I'm not like that anymore." You know. And now you want to write the completely opposite, the positive one, um, and, like, say out loud to yourself with a powerful feeling when you are reading it, "This is the new me. This is how I am now." And I know it can be hard to believe in the beginning, but you can. And some of the examples of the negative thoughts and belief, it can be, "I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve this." And um, it can be a lot of things. Um, and when you write down the positive things, the opposite one, it can be, "I'm worthy. I'm powerful. I love myself. I'm beautiful." Um, and get into that emotion. And the next thing I want, that really I do this every day, every day. I'm doing it in the evening, right before going to bed. But like, spend 5 minutes where you are reading these positive affirmations. Try to like that you can do it without looking at the paper, but it's okay if you can just read it from the paper at the beginning. Um, you want to stand in the mirror and look yourself in the eyes if you can, and say these affirmations to yourself, and with feelings. You need to use the feelings, because the feelings is the connection to the subconscious mind. If you don't have any feelings to attach to it, it doesn't make sense doing it. But in the beginning, you need to learn, So just doing it, it will become more natural. Maybe at the beginning, it will be like you want to whisper. I had it like that. Um, you want to whisper like, "I'm so powerful," you know. But that is better than nothing. You are taking a step in the right direction, and I know 5 days, 7 days later, you can say it in a normal voice. I'm powerful, and add more feeling to it. But the most important, really try to feel the feeling that that you are this. And if you don't believe you are this, I know that you are worthy. I know at, that you are capable of love. I know that you um, are powerful. Everybody is. You just have to unlock it inside of you, your true potential. This is really easy uh, to do, but it's also easy not to do. But it's only 5 minutes every day. You have 24 hours. So the hard part is actually doing it. Doing it every day. Commit yourself to do it every single day. And I promise, if you do it for the next 30 days, you will feel a lot better about yourself. If you are also using the other technique I was talking about, when you get negative emotions, and try to direct it to creating positive emotions by thinking of positive memories, because when you're thinking about positive memories, it creates that emotion in your subconscious mind, and you want that emotion because it drives you to the good you want, and it brings you in a good mental state of mind. Yeah, that was almost it for today. I promised that I have something in my pipeline I want to share with you. I am doing a podcast soon with one of my closest friends, Louise. She had only been my friend for about 6 months now, so she doesn't know the old me. And she's a sociologist, I think it's called in English, and we will be talking about some of my old journals the government have on me from when I was child and in my early grown-up years. And there is some really bad behavior. Louise happened um, um, heard about these stories, so I'm also surprised to see her reaction, because she knows how I am now, and my mental state of mind now, and I think it will bring things in perception. Like sharing these stories. It's very sensitive information for me, but I want to share this with other people, so they can see that, okay, when it's like this bad, and if he can do it, I can do it too. I want to like try to inspire people to do go the same path, because I really struggled, and I don't want you guys to struggle. And I know the way out of this, so I want to share these stories so you can hear about Louise's perception of how my behavior are now and my mental state, and there will also be some what do we call it? Some people I will interview that knew me in the past. So yeah, that will. Be one of the things I'm working on right now, and you will hear when I have a date, when I will publish. I also working on a YouTube series where I want to like make a tutorial of mental programming, where there is about self-image and um, the emotions, like develop your emotional intelligence. So because that, I think that is some of the most important parts in mental programming, like how you see yourself. That is a really powerful programming. So that is what is in my pipeline, and yeah, if you have any question, reach out to me. I will be happy to answer for you. And if nobody has any questions, I will let it off for today, and then I will see you in a month. Uh, and I'm excited to see you guys again, and send me some questions if you have some for next time. Then you can just write some questions to me, and I will bring some of them up. You can like I will not read your name up or something like that. I just want the questions, like, so. Don't hold yourself back, because people might benefit of it if they are struggling with the same things of you. Thank you for tonight, and see you next time, guys. Have a lovely evening, and it is where you are.